Okay, day 108, the DynCorp harvest. In the last video this morning, part two, last video I said that he's going to be the head of the McCormick Foundation. There is indeed a program called Chicago Helps Haiti. I do think that the prisoners are going to be brought through. There's also going to be probably student exchange going back and forth as well. So there's always a cover. I'm saying there's only going to be 20 prisoners at a time that are coming in. The FlexJet planes aren't that big, or it's going to be a plane like that, NetJets or FlexJets, something that they can fly by night to get the prisoners. But they are going to be staying at home and square until harvest time or transfer, hot swap time. There's going to be a similar place for Johns Hopkins in D.C. I don't think the Comet Pizza, the basement, is going to be where they do the organ pulls. It's going to be at some place along the tunnel that's a medical center. I don't know where Johns Hopkins is. I should have looked that up. But then you're going to wheel the gurney down to Comet Pizza, and that's where you're going to do the grinding or whatever they're going to do there. I think they're, doing the old, training the medical students, the UAE medical students, in dissection. I mean, that would make sense to me. And then they always smear the blood on the walls as a cover, because if they train the medical students how to do this, then they can go back to UAE and make a lot more money. This is a very lucrative trade, as I've shown before. So anyway, that's my theory, is that it needs to be a sterile area, and then the grinding of the meat and everything like that. I don't know if that's the ultimate CIA revenge or whatever it is, but maybe it's an inside joke. They have a Yaley, a pizza at the Elephantis' Pizza, and then they could, I guess, make pet treats out of the bones or whatever. So, but that's more for kind of like an inside wink, a joke inside the CIA, I think, I don't know, it's kind of entertaining, I think. To them. So I talked about DynCorp taking over kind of the counties. And DynCorp also does all the aircraft maintenance. So they do all the aircraft maintenance for helicopters and also planes. And they also train other armies in the United States to fly those vehicles. So it's the perfect cover for flying drugs or flying organs or flying kids, etc. So I wanted to say that this combination of plane and helicopter was used at Mina Airport. The planes would fly in, and then to the military base or whatever the Mina Airport was, and then they would be flown by helicopter over to another location. The advantage of a helicopter is being able to land anywhere. Then you can have your trucks far away from the airport, so not make it so obvious. But if you want to find out where the DynCorp operations are in the 3,000 counties in the United States, look for a combination of helicopter and airplane. Usually the helicopter repair facility is going to be right next to the airport. Small municipal airport where they do a lot of training, where DynCorp does a lot of training, and that's where your point of entry and exit is going to be, for the drugs. It's just the opposite obviously when you're on the receiving end. The drugs fly in, then you helicopter them out. On the source, you fly a helicopter to a ship, and then the ship takes off. The ship goes to port, or you fly wherever you need to go. Somehow they're getting the prisoners to Miami. I think that could be cruise ship, but who knows? In the bottom of these cruise ships. So